Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore, and this is Blueprints. We're headed out here. We're going to pull up the treasure trove right now. Well, I'm so glad I had gems. I forgot it cost gems to open this. I was kind of worried there for a second that I would have a problem. Oh, what the? Is this different? I should have come out here with a key, I bet. Oh well. Let's get these. Alright, so yeah, the treasure trove definitely brings something here. I can't click on it, which is interesting. I don't know what that means. What am I missing? Maybe I either have to have a key in my inventory before it even let me click on it, or I'm missing something else. Options, options, options. Well, if nothing else, at least we know there's definitely something different here. I just don't know what to make of this chest. We're gonna have to come back out once I get a key. I also found my note, my picture of that one, the Sanctum key clues. The first key is found here on the furthest rank. Got that one. The second, locked tight in the vault of a bank. We have that one. The third is high up among all the clocks. Got it. And the fourth down below beneath all the docks. That was one down in the reservoir. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. It was actually on a table near the throne, but, we'll work. The sixth is a station left by one of your own. Is it the sixth in a station left by one of your own? That was inside the reservoir's secret bunker. Let's do dead here. The seventh is major if you draft it quite late. That one showed up in the music room for us, and that was very handy. And then the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. So that is the one I don't know the clue to right now. I don't know what it means. It could be referring to room 8, and maybe there's a special way to trigger something. No, I don't want to put a dead end there. Let's put a conference room. So yeah, it could mean that there is something to do with the door of 8, the 8th room deal, and maybe I have to draw it on a certain setting, or on a certain place, certain rank. Could be a lot of things. Let's do the library. And let's see, we just did that one. Roman Rune, we've done that one. First edition History of Varendia, we've done that one. 6 Years Guide to Arrington, don't know, don't do that. Let's do number 4, I guess, for now. I can't remember if I did that one or not. I know we just did 5. I was really hoping to get something else there. I don't have enough gems for the vault, sadly. Let's get the showroom. We've got a lot of coins. See what's here. Alright, we've got the moon pendant. All the day while wearing the moon pendant, you'll start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. That could be useful. Ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Not bad. Chronograph. Drawing new floor plans. Yeah, okay, that one wasn't quite what I was hoping to be after all. Silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice as many steps. Well, let's get that. We call it a day. Yeah, all that good stuff. Let's get the silver spoon. And let's save up for the moment. I know there's a trophy, I believe, for buying out the showroom. This might be the day we can pull that off. Or as I recall, it was a trophy for that. Which one? Armory? Yes. I do want to get the package soon, but this is what I want right at the moment, just because it has a lot of options open for us as a result of that. What was this? To ignore a negative effect 1 red room. Let's get that in case I run into the annoying situation. Self-igniting torch. Can light candles and ignite fuses. Huh. Never done that before. Okay. Or if it's because I've always had something to light stuff with by the time I've dined into this one. Alright. Well, that doesn't do the best for our coin economy, but useful items that might help us with getting more coins anyway. Oh. Gems. Alright, I can work with gems. Need more keys still. I don't have any hallways that one. Guess we'll do crafting studio only because I don't want to cut off the route here right now. There's a key. Okay. Courtyard. Take that. I noticed the courtyard seems to be one of the most common ones for having tools in it. Feels like. Do it there. Still risks a lot. Alright. Well, it's a dead end one way or the other. Let's do the mill room. I don't really need the sledgehammer. I've already got a thing to break things with. Got lockpicks, a few keys, some gems, a shovel, and shoes. Okay. So yeah, the freight's worth it. The extra weight and everything else, like, that pays off still. Really nicely. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Shovel. Okay. Well, let's go back out to the area out there and see if anything fancy shows itself now as a result. Worst case, we throw away a few steps, but this is an experiment worth running, I feel. And after all these things I can do so with, is there any weird thing about this? Nope. Still haven't found a purpose to the bird baths, other than decoration. Okay. Nope. Cannot open this. What is your secret? Alright, I think we have to just keep in mind that there is a really weird chest in the outdoor treasure trove. If I had to guess, maybe it'll be tied to some endgame thing? Like we have to get a special major key, or maybe just a special key in general? Maybe. Yeah, if we get like a silver key, I suppose I should try it. It's also maybe one of those things where if we came, maybe if we had to go somewhere else, get some tool that we don't have normally. I don't know. There's so many options, and I'm not sure quite what to make of it. Alright, I've got options for passage at least. Let's put a den. Ooh, walk-in closet right now though would be kind of shiny. Given the circumstance, we got 2 passages after this. I'm not as worried about that. Yeah, okay. What's that? Some dice, very handy. And a few gems. Alright. Well, I can use the gems still. Sweet. Alrighty. Go this way. This one. Hallway, please. Thank you. Break that open. Ooh, more dice. Okay. Let's redraw. Maybe. No, no, no. Office is actually great. I'll live without having the corner because I love this update that leaves the stuff you've already gotten open. That saves so much time on just having to do things. I don't even have to pull that up anymore. And it makes it so much easier to go back and reread the letters if I want to. Alright, we need an experiment. Run payroll. Sure, I haven't done that in a while. Spread gold. Sure. Login. Remote access. Laboratory. We want more experiments, preferably ones that let me remove some things from various places, like boxes. Want to increase lockpicking, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. I've already improved my lockpicking a bit, if I remember right. It's been a while, though. Could be remembering wrong. Gain stars. Each time you find some trash while digging, each time you unlock or bypass a security door, trash, allowance. I think that's, out of the options we have today, that's my best bet. Not quite what I was hoping for. I also want to change up my packets here. Just slightly. I have to reset all of them. It doesn't just maintain the ones I have. Okay, immediately, each time you eat an apple, unlock or bypass security. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems, redraft. Next 3 times you unlock. Draft a hallway. Find each time. Trash while digging. That one was a really good one. Triggers. Draft it tomorrow. Antechamber. Each time you draft an upgraded floor plan. Different terminals. Every time you draft within the next 40 seconds was still useful. Keep that one. On rank 9. Draft if you draw a drawing room floor plan. Draft a red room. While drafting if you draw a drawing. There we go. I think that's where I want that. The reason I wanted to change something here is I wanted to change up some of the... Let's keep that. Sprinter on the driveway, sure. That's a decent one to have. Only add 1 to your allowance. Stock your pantry with fruit. That's tempting. I wanted to add this, the lower the reservoir by 1. Now that I'm seeing the options of why it would be good. Also, I've learned that I saw a patch note that if the reservoir is empty, it can raise it by 1 instead. So there is a workaround to make sure you don't just run out of water. The move crate from the tunnel needs to stay. Gain 1 key, permanently increase your lock picking skill. Maybe I'll keep that one for now, just as an option. Set your keys to 0, lose half your steps, and gain bribery. No. Set your steps to 40, add a small chest to the entrance hall. Gain 1 key, gain 1 star, gain 3 gold. Nice. Alright, I think that's what I want for the new setup there. Alright. I also... Let's see. Let's exit this. And keep on our path. What would be a good one here? That would be a risk, but I have a lot of redraws, so... Okay, I'm going to put this here because I want the coin. There we go. Then we're going to go up here. Grab all these coins. Thank you very much. Man, having the payroll and the everything else go here is really handy, actually. Lockpicking is working well. I don't want to spend my coins just now. Let's do the observatory, which will go into that room, which gives me more options. And another one of those. Boom, boom, boom. Happy as long. I think I need to build my stars again after that rather expensive last time. It was worth it, I think, in the long run, because we got a lot out of it all. But it was expensive trying to make sure we got some of that. Alright, there's my allowance. Ooh, Silver Spoon gave me 12 steps out of that instead of 6. Very nice. What would be best? I don't want the archive room now. We already got the good thing out of there. I don't want it. I don't want it again. Ooh, could do that actually. See all of their potential. Yeah, I could do that. Then do the archive, which gives me a 4-way passage without the archive's annoying blocked off all the stuff. Alright. I really should get a workshop. I think I can make some things here that would help. Alrighty. Dark room gives me the most options for passage. Do I want it? Yeah, let's do it. Yep, that drops. One I failed to pick. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I can work with this. I really don't want to mess with the reservoir at the moment. It's just not worth it for the time it takes. That's kind of nice. Don't really care about rotating any of that. This I could... There's the dead end there. Now, this going here is more useful. Plus it has more dig spots. Worth it. What is our current allowance at? 49. Doing pretty good there. I keep building that up. Any changes here? Doesn't look like it. Drawing room there would actually be very nice. Free gem as well. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Goes where I want to. Plus, we haven't seen the doggies in a while. Oh, hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. Hello, other doggy. I can pet you. Such a yes, you are. You're a good boy. It's like, tell me how much I'm a good boy again. I need all the attention. Redraw. I really don't want a freezer right now. Commissary. Could be good to have it. You're a good boy. Leave my hand though. Go. Alright, good fallback range for if I need a few things. The vault. I do want the vault. One, because now I have enough points to finish off the showroom. And now if I can get the code check, we can get into that last vault key. At least I think it's the last one. I would dead end this if I could get the code check here. Ooh, but that one is worth it too in a lot of ways. For just the layout. The options. Alright, let's put the boiler room there. But for now, I need to go back and I want to make sure we get the showroom done. That one was go around there, down to there. Alright. Zoom. Yeah, vibration. I need to get the bookstore again, because I need to get more of the books. Ornate compass. Check. Chronograph. Check. Oh, that's just dirty. I need 100 coins to get the Trophy of Wealth. I hope that just stays as an option to buy in the future now. Because if I have to buy out the showroom every single time just to make that appear, it's gonna be really sucky. That's so dirty, being like, ah, yes, you bought out the showroom, good job, finally, now you must pay me more. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. For all we know, we can pull it off still. On the day in the break room tomorrow, you will begin the day with a staff key card. But I don't really want to use that power there. I really want to do otherwise. Let's. Tomorrow with more steps would be nice, but. Do that. That way it's at least going in the direction I want. Okay. This is different now. This is staff. Coffee maker. This is here now. Anything new? HS and Clarinet and Babbage are the only two on the estate with network admin access. We know that's a lie. Staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. What? Staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. What does that mean? What does that mean? The day we all dread has finally arrived. It is unprecedented before we have the death of our benefactor. All live staff will have 1 month's paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday. Yep, okay. All that's the same. You do not fill the clock in out. The clock used to be. Yep, that's What the? I don't know if any of this is important. I'm going to just take a picture right now of that for referencing. AB would be half average. Not average. Rules for staff: 1 point per consecutive dartboard solved during breaks. Each week, point totals reset, and weekly leader gets an extended lunch. I'm not gonna take a picture of that. I don't care about that. But okay. Wait. 1 point per consecutive dartboard solved during breaks. Okay, interesting. 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 2, 7, times 2, 14. 5. 5. Times 4, 20. Minus 5, 15. 5 times 6 is 30. Minus alright, 10. That'd be funny if we started, like, our name just appeared on our initials and then we start to be able to climb the ranks. Silver key, okay. I don't think I have enough steps to get outside and test the on the thing out in the vault, though. Not really what I'm after. Well, I could do that, but then I wouldn't have that. Now let's do this. Gallery. Alright, let's go with that. Yeah, I could rewind time to go backwards to a different one if I wanted. But the gallery's okay. I'm wanting to grab that. Grab these out of it. Grab that. So yeah, the last room of 8. Behind the last room of 8. I wonder if it has to do with this. But I don't know what it means by the last room of 8, you know? Alright. You were... No, you were not that one. You were... Don't get stuck on stuff. That one. Yeah, you were this one. The monkey is this one. Elephant. We're wrath. There was sloth. The seal was gluttony. Dog was on the end. Mundanity. Rabbit was in avarice. Still nothing new here. Just another allowance point. Seems like that's a pretty good farming strat for allowance tokens. Claustrophobia. Could be useful. Let's try. Yeah, no, claustrophobia actually is useful in a couple ways. Because then I get some more dig spots, which could help me out in a couple different ways anyway, and give me even more allowance points. So almost certainly a few of them are going to be jumped. Alright, allowance is skyrocketing. The code check. Oh, please tell me I have enough steps. Almost there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, gonna be close. Retrieve that. Check. Go on, check. Let's check the torch, I think. Alright. Now I'm going to do this for one purpose. In the hopes that I get the dining room. Nope. That there. Right, if I do that, I won't have enough. Well, that's a shame. As much as I would like the sauna, well, this is my best bet for payoffs then. Okay. I have to go back to the wall now. Because if I don't do this right, do not screw up where I go. Oh wait, did I miscount my steps? No. 1, 2. Okay, straight. We're okay. We're okay. I think we're fine. Cookie. Yeah. Alright, we're good. We're good. Let's open this baby up. 149. Another allowance token. Some more coin. Another passport. Oh. Don't remember that before. What is that? Why is it X'd over? Hey, Samantha region. Tomato issue. Samantha. Alright. ID. Do any of the others have that? No. No. Wait. Is there a... No. ID... dash. Alright, I have no idea what to make of that. That is not ringing any bells for me right now. Okay. Downside is we did not get into the antechamber, so we're not going to be able to use Blessing of the Monk on that. How do I want to proceed? Got enough steps to get a couple different room options. Should we put the kennel? See what happens? Yes, how do you doggies deal with the kennel? Being outside. Call it a day. I think that's the best I can do with that. Well, made a little progress on a few things. Didn't quite get what I was. It wasn't quite what I was going for, but at least we have some answers. Total rooms, steps taken, items found. We're still missing a couple rooms as well. Save and continue. Gotta think. We know there is something with the treasure trove outside, but I don't know how to access it. That's important. Buttload of allowance. There we go. Alright. Ooh, wait. I should get a few more gems before I go out there. That way... No. Never mind. But my brain skipped as to which room I was thinking the vault for a second. No, I didn't put the vault out here. Now that I think about it, I probably should have done the vault. The vault being out here, I wonder if it would have had access to any new keys. I do want the shrine, but right now I want to see how the kennel plays out. Hello, doggies. Oh, you're gonna be jumped up today, huh? Oh, a different one. Okay. Nothing new there. Uh-huh. Hello. Oh, and you're jumped up today. Okay. Wonder where those go to. Looks like it goes outside. Are you guys free to roam the yards? Roam the grounds like a bunch of little hooligans? Oh, it kept my silver spoon and moon pendant. Nice. So wait, the moon pendant kept itself. I didn't even know that was an option. And the silver spoon I'm very happy to see about as well. Well, thank you for that. Doesn't look like there's anything new in there other than more puppies to pet. Whew. Options. Okay, next on the line. Boom. Part of me wants to see if we can get the showroom again, just to see if the item there, if the trophy there is already available now, or if I have to plan for the future to have way more money than I even thought I would have to have. Both these statements are false. The statement on the white box is false. Right? That can't be the case. Because otherwise... Yeah, no. Yeah, that doesn't work. Statement on the white box is false. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are not in the black box. So this first statement is false. Then this one is sitting on the white box. Let's say that's true. Gems are in the blue box is false. The gems are not in the black box. True. Should put them in this. Aha! I may not need it for the purposes of getting a trophy anymore, but the gems are still handy. So funky how that spoon works. Oh, right, another parlor, sure. We'll gem load right off the bat if we can. This box is empty. The blue box is empty. Let's see if that's supposed to be true. This box is empty. That would also be true, which would mean this one would be false. This box is empty, false. Every statement with the word empty is false. Also false. Because they all have empty in them. They can't all be false. So I think it's in this one. Yes. Alright, I'll take the office. I can work with that. That'll give me access to a few things I can work with. I don't want to run spread money through the estate right now. Mostly because I only have a couple rooms. But I can access the laboratory. Something. Actually, let's check staff announcements, see if anything new here. And she was still with us, so I confirm that there's some. It's not just another case of partly rambling on, or maybe it can be both. And I was having lunch the other day with Hartley, who was your uncle's valet and has been on the estate longer than anyone else. He told me that if you call it a day in some bedrooms there are beneficial effects, I assume his own room might be among that number. Sounds like it might be worth checking out. Yeah, okay, so that's another thing that confirming what we found out in the relations chamber. Be able to connect to Synca to download some new experimental data packets. They have experiments here, and it would be great if you could try them out. I think the announcement board here is slightly more than has its weight for the entire site. So it's doubling down our information on providing sign with dozens of holiday wishes. Yeah, okay. Okay, so nothing new there. Change the network menu. No terminal access. Lab. Yes. Alright, so yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of the clues we're finding are for stuff we've already got figured out. Experiment. Continue. Spread during the driveway. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Really add a gold. Right, remove a crate from the tunnel. I would only remove one. Maybe spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Seems to be the most likely one to come true in multiple times. So let's do that. That won't do me any good. Doesn't do me a lot of good. Well, the classroom at least goes in the direction I want. So that'll be that. Courtyard. Oh, it's courtyard? It's Marivan. You're okay. Good boy. Alright, can use those. Right. And of course now we're going to get all of the let's go with this. Now we're going to get all of the non-gem expensive rooms. Got plenty of gems to work with. I can work with that. I'm happy with that. That won't do me any good there. Doesn't really work either. I'll go do this for now. Usually something good in here. Alright. Pay off. Point. Good. Strategy. I'll hold my keys for the time being. Armory, sure. Here's what I'll have in here, considering I already own it. So good. Yep. Sign that. Buy that. Okay, if I buy this too, then I get a club. Worth it for this. Oh, very worth it. Perfect. Casino would get me my requirements. I'll leave some path open. Sure. Okay, it's been removed. Thank you. Does this stay fixed? No. Good to know. See, I have noticed that this changes depending on what your wager is. So you have gems, keys, coin. If I do wager 20, it's 50 coin, 4 gem, allowance, 30 coin, keys, 2 free spins, and 100 does what? 4 allowance, 200 coin, 2 free spins, 300 coin, and plus 10 everything. Well, I don't have 100 coins. Let's do it 20 and see whether we get anything good out of it. It's possible. Nope, not today. Was worth a shot. There. I don't really need that. I think I need the Lucky Rabbit's Foot and the purse as part of the stuff I need to get new items I don't have yet. But we're not there yet. So on we go. Guess we're going back to the entrance hall. We have here. Get an extra 2 keys out of that. Would it give me more options for movement though? Plus, I would want the dining room in the future. For instant availability. Go. Apple would be decent here. There we go. Break room. Okay. What was that? I do need to do this more in order to work towards another one of the trophies. 20. 4 squared 4, 8, 12, 16. 6, 7, 8, 9. Divided by 3 is 3. Plus 3 is 6. Divided by 2 is 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. 5 by 2 is 10. Minus 7 is 3 squared. 3, 6, 9. 5 by 3 is 3. That was a kind of a weird one all around, but okay. Definitely gained some complicated math options. Drafting studio just for the crate removal. Then again. Drawing room wouldn't give me a ton of options there, but it would give me a direction I want to go in, so I guess I can work with it. Where did they hide the loot this time? Inside the room? There it is. Okay. We draw. Oh no. It'd be nice to just connect those, I suppose. But rather get a bit more option-wise. Hey, there we go. There's my options. And another crate removed. That doesn't help. That's opened up to there. Bedroom. All steps. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. To the green room. I think. Or hall. Do I want green or hall? Yeah. Not really what I was going for all around, but I could deal with this. That for the removal. More gems for me. Still don't have a shovel. Conference room, sure. Options. Now. Oh wait. Why am I worrying about it? I forgot I picked up the card. I'm awake. Really. Cool. Sure. Coat check. Not really what I need right now. Start with one for each room. Draft today. I wish I had a redraw option, but okay. Do this mostly just because it goes this way. The lock doors. This is great. Key spread. Good. So I'll go to the conference room. Here. Conference room is very handy. There we go. What rooms am I missing? Place where Lydia meets my requirements. Give me some gems. I'm missing anything. Here, not over there. Somewhere over here. Beep, beep. But where? Oh, there it is. Don't care, don't care. We'll do that. I'll live with this. Now, is there anything in here that gave me clues I might miss? No. I already knew that. Various staff members. Don't see anything right off. No. Festival? Excellent. Alright, I think we've done about everything we can here for removing crates. Don't have enough for that. I am out of gems. I love that I can just step out, step in, and have it just go, oh yeah, sure, no worries. We'll relock that. Such a weird room. But very handy. Alright. Been there, we've been there. Let's go through here. Out this way. Wine cellar. Sure. I still really feel like there's something hidden here that I'm missing. And I don't know what. This is weird. And some of this other stuff is as well. Just something about this makes me think I'm missing something somewhere in here. I have not had any luck with it. No justification for my suspicions. Down here. Huh, another shoe. Now we've got a full set of shoes. Do 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 do. We'll put that to use. Check some things. said it well as the dark. Keep an eye on it. Still don't know what that's about. Doesn't do me any good there. Doesn't do me any good there. Kind of done with this run. Guess I'll do the solarium and just see what we get out of it. Have we been in here? Nagula, Anna wanted me to remind you. Yeah, okay, we've seen this before. That's right. Okay. So, go back here, let's check. Got one more room over here to check and see if we can get anything good. Then, let's go check the tunnel after this, I guess. Showroom. Alright, I did want that to answer my question. The trophy is gone. You have to buy out the entire showroom and then have an extra 100. That's just mean. Okay, the jump cost floor plans. Master key. Opens all normal doors. It's cool and all, but alright, so that's just nasty. So now we know the showroom is a lot harder than I thought to get that trophy. We can plan for that. I mean, it's not entirely impossible, it's just I have to make sure I do it on days when I actually get a decent supply of coin. I have to try to work into that. Into a day when I have decent coin supply, decent or some way to work around things. I don't think the showroom gets affected by sale. Does it? Maybe it does. I can't remember. Alright. Well, let's go check the tunnel again. Down to Goblin Town, yo-ho, my lad, down you go, lad. Maybe I can go away. We're getting deeper. Alright, looks like we need at least 3 more removed here. And then there's something else more rifle back there. There's so many boxes. There better be something real cool in here. My bet is we get to be over near the castle. But, like, there better be something real sick in there for removing all these, because this is taking so long to do. There are so many boxes to remove. Because we've already removed, what, a dozen? 2 dozen? No, I don't think we put that into 2 dozen yet. We've removed a lot of boxes. And we still do not have access. I also realized I have not been to the antechamber in a long time. Like, I haven't actually gained access to the antechamber in a long time. Kind of wanted to see if doing that here would do anything. No. Okay. Well, you puppies are all good. You all be good. And I must leave you now. You don't want any more pets? Check. All of these rooms are done. I think I'm gonna call it a day. And I think this will do it for this episode for now. I got some other things I need to take care of before I go to bed. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it. I know some of these, lot happens. Well, a lot happens, but like not a lot of new stuff happens. But we're making discoveries every time, I feel like, at the same time. We keep finding new things, we keep finding new clues. Sometimes we're solving things, sometimes we're being more questions than answers. But we're getting somewhere with this. I just don't know where it's all going to end up. Also, I have not seen the antechamber in ages. Did I? Why have I not seen the antechamber in ages? I need to try to get the drafting studio or whatever it was that, no, not the drafting studio. The one that lets me change rarities and hopefully I can get something that'll make a few of the rarer rooms more common and maybe some of the ones we don't need as much less common. I don't know. I need to shift things around more and keep working at it. For now, though, thanks so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe to get new releases if you haven't done so already and you're new here. Have a great night. Bye.